everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maitha for those of you who are new here. For today's video, I wanted to do an updated what's in my makeup bag, what makeup bag I have, what products I'm using, what I'm loving, and what's been working. So if you guys are interested in this video, please keep watching. Let's go ahead and start by mentioning the makeup bag in question. So over the last few years, I have updated my makeup bag, and I'm happy to report that I have once again updated. This is the Rare Beauty makeup bag. This is that puffy one that makes the noise that I'm literally obsessed with. I got this makeup bag last year, probably around October time. It's actually a toiletry bag that doubles down as a makeup bag. Size is perfect. It stores so many things. This is what we're essentially going to be filling up today. So right now it is completely empty. This is what the bag looks like if you guys are curious, but let's go ahead and get this packed up. So we are gonna start off with sunscreen. So recently I went to buy 2 new sunscreens because the sunscreen that I was using was actually giving me contact dermatitis, which caused my eyes to completely swell up. I'll insert a picture here, jump scare. And so ever since then, I just felt like it was time for me to explore new sunscreens. These are the 2 that I landed on. So this is the Mer sunscreen and this is the Innisfree glowy sunscreen. Both of these are really, really great options. This one, of course, is the Mer sunscreen. Oh my gosh, what is happening? This is my first product from Mer, and I've only been using it on and off for probably a week, and it's been really, really great. I'm trying it out right now. So far, so good. Innisfree sunscreen, I've also been using it on and off. So far, so good. I have been using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Love this. It's acne safe. Really sits really nice on the skin. This is a water-based foundation. I recently picked up the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. So I just bought this actually last weekend because of my contact dermatitis. I'm sure that this wasn't causing my problem, which it's not. So I'm keeping both. But this is a really great foundation. This one is silicone based, so using this one as well. I also have a tinted moisturizer. This is the Yves Saint Laurent new tinted moisturizer, and this is also another favorite. I believe this is also silicone based, and I like to wear this on days that I don't want to wear heavy foundation. So for concealer, I have 2 options. I have the Giorgio Armani one, which is a more peachy, darker tone for dark circles, and then I also just recently picked up a new Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, which is water-based, silicone-based, that pair really nicely with their foundations. Moving straight along to blush, I am obsessed with creamy blush. I have a few different options for the blushes. So I have 2 Rare Beauty Soft Pinch blushes. And then this is in the color Encourage, and this is in the color Joy. I love these. I think they're so flattering on my skin tone. They last a really long time, and the price point is superb. I also have a Patrick Top blush, and this is in the color She's Blushing. This is a powder and cream duo. I really like that a lot of these blushes are universal, so depending on what type of skin tone, it's going to be a different color, but it's going to look beautiful regardless. This is an Air Matte blush, and this is a Nars in the shade Freedom. I'll open it up for you. It's kind of more of like a muted pink. This one looks really natural on the skin. The only thing I don't like about this is the application. Like, I usually have to take it out, work it into my hand. Probably wouldn't repurchase, but it's a nice shade too. I don't typically bronze or contour. The Rare Beauty bronzer stick for bronzer when I do use it, and this is in the color Always Sunny. It's kind of like a warmer tone, and it looks warm on the skin. I love these. Super creamy, easy to work with if you are a beginner and you don't typically use makeup. Would recommend. Would recommend. Powders. I don't typically use powder, but sometimes when I am like oily or if I'm too shiny and I want to, you know, kind of bring down the shiny and glowiness, I'll use a Mercier. So this is the translucent powder in Translucent Honey. And I believe this one specifically is acne safe, so I'll show you the color. It's a little bit warmer. It's meant for deeper skin tones. And as you can tell by my skin, I am a little bit, you know, considered like olive medium skin tone. So I'm really happy that they finally came out with this. And they came out with it a while back, but I've only purchased it, I think like a couple of months ago. Highlight next. Same thing for highlight. I don't have a million bajillion highlighters. I don't think it's necessary for me because I don't do my makeup so often. I just use the Benefit What's Up. And again, same thing. It's like a champagne-y type of color. It's really beautiful on the skin, on deep skin tones as well. I am a fan of cream products, if you haven't already noticed. For mascara, I only have one mascara in my makeup bag, and it's the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. This one is waterproof, so I find that waterproof mascara actually holds my curl all day without any problems, without having to recurl my eyelashes. So I am a fan of any waterproof mascara. This is one that I've kind of always just used. But if you guys have any suggestions on some new mascaras, leave it down below because I am always interested in trying new products. Moving right along to eyebrows, really simple. These are the three things that I use. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze in the color Clear. This is the best brow freeze that I've had. I've also tried the e.l.f. one from Target. It doesn't hold my eyebrow hairs the way that I want them to. It doesn't make them freeze the way that I want them to. I just apply it with a spoolie, and I'll just clean this spoolie. You can see it's kind of like gunky right now because I've used it and the product obviously dries on there. But all you do is just run it under some water, gently massage it, and it'll come right out. As soon as I'm finished with the brow freeze, then I use the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. So this one, if you can tell, it kind of has like a tilt here, but it's because I took it on my trip and it got bent in the travel, but it still works. I really like this one because the tip is really fine. I've used other eyebrow pencils before. This is the only one that I feel like doesn't yank my eyebrow hairs off as I'm putting it on. So really big fan of this one. I think it's only like $4 or $5 at Target. So great price point. I always like to keep extras in my apartment. Then I will use the Gimme Brow. And I just like to put this right on top. I'm a huge fan of this. I actually just picked this up as well. I wasn't using it for a while. I felt like my eyebrows were lacking fluff. And this one, I don't know what they put in it, but it almost feels like there's like microfiber fluff in your eyebrow as you're like applying it. And the eyebrows look really natural. So big fan of this as well. I keep one eyelash curler. This is probably the worst eyelash curler that I have ever used in my entire life. Maybe I'm not using it correctly. I feel like I have to put a lot of force behind like closing it up and really getting a curl. I feel like my eyelashes are gonna yank out, so this one I'm actually not gonna put back in my makeup bag because I'm gonna purchase a new one. In my makeup bag, I'm gonna show you all of my lip products that I have. So we'll start with lip pencils. You probably saw this in a recent video. These are the four that I like to keep in my bag. I think that they're really flattering to my skin tone, and some of these actually match my natural lip line really closely. So yeah, these are my favorite. I have one lipstick. These are my favorite lipsticks. It smells so good. The shade is absolutely stunning. Oh, it smells so good. If you've ever had tamarindo in your life, this is what this smells like. So I have two of the Summer Fridays lip balms. So this is the lip butter balm, and then this is the lip oil, their newest one that they just came out with. So good, both of these, I love them. I keep a Rhode peptide lip treatment in here as well. This is in strawberry. This is probably my favorite one. I have a Laneige lip glowy balm. Love this one. This is in berry. It has a subtle like pink berry shade to it, and I think that it works. I don't typically ever get color because I feel like pink doesn't make me look good. And then lastly, I have a Blue Lagoon lip balm. So I brought this one back from my trip to Iceland. This is also one of my favorite ones. I have two, and I'm currently using one. Super good. It's nice and thick. It almost feels like a lip mask. These are all of my lip products that I've been using. So in my makeup bag, I also like to keep a pencil sharpener. So this is just like an eyebrow set here. So it comes with a spoolie, some scissors, and some tweezers in my bag, just in case I ever need to trim my eyebrow hairs. I do have a Mario palette. This is the only palette or eyeshadow palette that I keep, and this is the Master Matte eyeshadow palette. I love these shades. I typically dip a lot into blacks and browns, and these like neutral shades appear when I want something really subtle, just like in the crease, or if I want to create kind of like an eyeliner effect with eyeshadow. And then last but certainly not least, in my makeup bag, I like to keep some pimple patches. This one's really cute because it comes with a little mirror, and then you have your patches in here. So there's 32. You can buy this. I bought this one at Target. I think it was like $14. It was with 32 stars in total, and it's just super cute. You can take it with you on the go. So you could carry this in your purse. I like to keep it in my makeup bag. So I like to keep everything, of course, in my makeup bag, just as I've shown you. When I open this right up, I keep the majority of my products in the bottom, and I kind of just toss them in there. There's not really an organizational aspect to it at all, as long as it just like kind of closes. And then up here in the zipper, I like to keep the lip liners, as well as that sharpener and the eyebrow little kit that I shown you. Fits, and still room for some. I'll just close it up. And then in this top pocket, I love the sound. I hope you can hear that. But in this top pocket, I like to keep all of my lip balms, as well as that the pimple patches that I showed you. So that is all of my updated makeup for 2024, at least for now. If anything else changes, I'd be happy to update you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.